And now we're going to go to our last part of our podcast, which is rapid fire questions.
Yeah, I really like rapid fires.
So,
Because a normal interview itself is like a rapid fire.
so I'll ask one question that's related to tennis, and then
Yeah,
the others, not about it. But who's your favorite tennis player of all time?
of all time. Of course, Roger, the way he makes it look, but any day I would choose Prajnesh as an inspiration. My best friend, he is always will be my favorite player. It doesn't matter if if I will be higher ranked than him, which I think I definitely will be, but he will always stay my all-time favorite.
Is Prajnesh the guy number one in India?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what have you been doing the last few months during quarantine, other than your tennis? Have you picked up any skills?
I mean, I made I don't know what, couple grand in stock market, and that's about it. But I knew zero about it. It just started one day randomly by one of my ex-coaches who trained me in India. He said, "I want you to pick an alternate career other than tennis that you can make money from." And I was like, what can I do? I mean, give me some general store items and I can probably try and sell them. But other than that, I don't know anything. So, but then because he does stock market trading, then I was like, why don't I do it? And you just guide me, and said okay, and that's how it started.
I really think you can become a great comedian, man. Like hands down.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think Prajnesh is a much better dark comedy person. When I speak to him, I'm laughing all the time. So even now, yesterday.
I was laughing so hard that I accidentally knocked down the wire to my headphones, man.
Oh.
It's awesome. And what do you do, like, to keep your Telugu culture going? Like, example, right?
Watch Brahmanandam's comedy. I think that's the if my son doesn't do it, I'm gonna throw him out of the house. That's number one tradition, that you come, you watch, and you laugh. And that's tradition. That's culture.
Who's your favorite Telugu actor if you watch movies?
My favorite Telugu actor, I think they all suck most of the time, but the old guys are very good. Chiranjeevi sir is great. I think he's the way I generally judge actors with the way they behave off screen. On screen doesn't really matter that much. Of course, everybody makes bad choices, and I respect that. Not everyone can be. Rana, I really like watching. I think his script choices are great. You never see him making a cringe movie. So I love watching Rana on screen. I mean, these mainstream heroes, nothing to whistle for. I mean, I don't. I do watch. If the movie is good, I do watch it, but there's no real, fan thing for me. I watch everybody generally. There's nothing no one that I don't like, no one that I like over the others. But these two, Rana, because of his, in a sense of strips. If you see the Ghazi attack, I really just love the movie. I loved Ghazi attack. I loved Leader. I loved Bahubali. Of course, everyone enjoyed it. I think it's pride of our state itself. But other than that,
when you wake up every day, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? For now, tennis, I would say.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
Is there something or someone that really inspires you?
Something or someone that really inspires me. Many people, so I can't take one person's name. Probably my mom itself, I think. If you ask me on a daily basis, that how someone can be, not even if there's a lot of stress, can always manage a smile or just be calm.
We always need that support, man. They're the ones that who we
Yeah.
can rely and help us pay our pets. So that's
Yes.
definitely a great answer.
And one more inspiration is Andy Murray. I think after watching, you guys should watch the documentary on Prime Video. It's called Andy Murray Resurfacing. It's very very good, and I think from the beginning, Andy, maybe the way he plays, I'm not a very big fan of, but I think as a worker, there cannot be anybody like Andy. When it comes to hard work, he is I think number one in the world. I don't think anyone can have a better work ethic on and off the court.
Definitely, man. And I love documentaries. It's a way to show complete story of their inside life. And
Yeah.
just like how we got to know your story, we get to see how Andy Murray plays it out, his game. Mukund, I want to thank you so much for coming on. I had a great time. Like,
which Telugu hero that do you guys like?
Oh, we're not. After what we had a podcast yesterday, and all they did, the guest was like bashing on my favorite actor. It's just, I don't know if I should bring it up.
Bring it up. I won't bash her, bro. I don't care.
I'm a big Allu Arjun fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a bad choice at all.
Bad choice. After Mukund said all of them suck.
Not a bad choice. Well, in some movies, yeah, dude. I mean, sometimes, in a way, I think all those right now, those introduction songs and all, they have to make their way out of Telugu cinema. But if you look at Allu Arjun, you gotta give it to that guy for the way he works. He does something for real. So the dance or the acting or the body, and the dance is really, it takes hard work. It's not something that I just don't like it when guys like, I mean, I'm not against them, but someone like Vijay Deverakonda or Mahesh Babu just come and do nothing on screen, and just people end up liking them. This is just people who I would not have a fan following for. Because looks is something that you have naturally, whereas somebody like Allu, he has earned his place there. The dance around doesn't come when you're born, so he must have worked hard for it. So him, Ramcharan and all, it's always respect out there.
Looks
and
like...
and you, Vishal, who do you like?
I like Pawan Kalyan.
Oh, you like Pawan Kalyan? Okay, nice.
Yeah, not much to say there.
Same family.
I haven't seen his older movies though. I have seen only starting from Jalsa and later. So I haven't seen the generation before.
I've not yet too, and I think I only saw Tamudu, and there's so many like. See, I even forgot their names. Anyways.
But
yeah, Badri, yeah.
Badri is also one of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Kushi, Badri, Tamudu.
Mukund, I really think it's good to hear from a young individual who learned so much about the game and how to think through it, how to approach the game. It completely transformed you, I think, from the way you shared, from the way you think. I think that's wonderful, man. At this young age, like, no one has that yet, and I'm so happy that you gone through. I'm pretty sure you got through a lot of struggles, a lot of shameful incidents. I think that helped you propel and be at a stage, and we're gonna root you, bro. I think after this pandemic, we're gonna see you on the court.
For sure. I hope I meet you guys someday when I come to the States.
Yeah, we'll be in the front row, expect us there.
Definitely.
US Open, man, that's your next step, and we're proud to say and to have you and to have met you, and we'll see you in the future, man.
Definitely.
Vishal, you wanna have some closing words?
So it was just amazing, and thank you for being part of our podcast, Mukund. And like I said before,
thank you guys. I think it was great questions, and was I think you both are great people to spend time with. Honestly, I really like both of you.
Thank you so
much. It was
much.
A pleasure being here.
It's our pleasure. First of all, thank you for reaching out to us and wanting to be part of a podcast. And it was nice because people should know that you didn't just say, hey, like, I want to be part of the podcast. You also wanted to make a new friend, and that's something that I really liked, and that's why I wanted to do this podcast with you as well. But I appreciate your time and great answers, and I'm sure a lot of people will be inspired once this podcast episode is out. So thank you for that. And to the audience, and if you want to say any last words, Mukund, go ahead.
Any last words to the podcast? I don't know. I think you guys should, if the Telugu traits people are seeing this, please guys, when you write a dating profile, write the pros as pros and cons as cons, and don't write the cons as pros. Even Roger Federer doesn't have that many qualities that you guys write for your guys. So please, be a little more realistic, so the girls have a realistic picture about the guy there. And that's all I would like to say.
Oh man, Mukund, you should probably start a comedy show, man.
No. No, because honestly, when I read those profiles, I read the pros and it's like, okay, great. I mean, those are the good qualities, but the cons are not cons, they are pros again. So then where are the cons? Then what happens when you start dating him?
That's hilarious. So to the audience, thank you for listening. We hope to keep you entertained with next week's podcast. Signing off, Vishal and Sai.
Bye.
And
See
bye.
you.
See you.